Think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me. I'm sliding in the SRT, but it feel like a Rari. And she calling my phone, I'm blowing up, she say I'm sorry. I think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me. I'm sliding in that.
Alright, so Big Red has 20-inch LTZs on it, stocks. So almost had a damn tire blowout on me on the highway. Fucking cores were showing. Let's see, I think it was this one. Yeah, shit started coming apart, ripping off. So these are about to be sold probably today. I got a lot of offers, so just gonna get them out of my way and probably put up Big Red for sale. Not gonna cap, I'm really getting tired of it. Really time for something new. So Big Red will be for sale as the time y'all seeing this video. So, you know, it's about time for a change, man. Time for a change. But right now we got Jason. We got him in for another FTS. So we got a 7 to 9. So we're gonna be taking it back up in the air. He took it off a couple months ago, and he's about to put another one back on. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these struts ripped out. Y'all know the deal. Gotta get these struts to my homeboy Ant, so that way you can swap them over before the end of the day. It is 2 o'clock right now. Shouldn't take me but maybe an hour to go ahead and get these ripped out and, you know, just get it up in the air and ready to go. I'm gonna finish the bulk of the work probably tomorrow. I'm gonna probably just come in here early in the morning and just get it grinding all day, so that way we can go ahead and try to get this lift all finished by the end of the night, probably Saturday morning, and get him out of here by Saturday evening. And we'll be throwing his reps on and getting them ready to go. So it shouldn't be too much. I put this bitch on before, and we're gonna do it again. So let me go ahead and get this thing in the air and go ahead and start ripping it apart, so that way we can go ahead and get the struts out and get them up the road. All right, so we got the struts out. It's been about an hour, maybe a little less, but got everything pretty much hanging, spindle out and everything. So now all we gotta do is take these struts, go get them knocked out, and then like I said, I'll pick up in the morning with everything else. The rest of this stuff, it'll probably take me, you know, 30 minutes per side to get all of this shit off and get down to the diff stuff. And then hopefully in the morning we'll get to the diff stuff, get the diff drop brackets put in and all that, and then we'll just be building up from there. All right, so got the whole front end taken apart 100%, and now I got the diff bolts loose. I got the harnesses all disconnected, so both sides are the same. I didn't show you his reps, but these are the new style RSTs with the Gladiators. He got them from Colony Tire, and they look good, man. I like these on the Gladiators. It was gonna go with another combo, but the tire place that he was, you know, originally fucking with, they ended up sending him some wheels that had some rust around the center caps, and they weren't trying to fucking take them back and give him a new set. So he ended up going with a different tire place, and they ended up getting them taken care of. He had the same problem with the lift. He had some knuckles that were fucked up. His original cross member that was chrome, it looked like it got sat in the rain and then it rusted all out and shit. So he's been going through hell and high waters to get this shit all together and get it going. But I'm gonna go ahead and take care of him, make sure he's good. Around here, man, we take care of our customers. We don't give a damn about, you know, all that other extra shit. Make sure that you get taken care of the first time, and especially if you're a loyal customer, man, gotta make sure that you're taken care of, because you come back to me, you always get taken care of every time. So yeah, man, just getting her done. About to go ahead and try to drop this diff and at least put the diff drop brackets up and get it back put up before I go and take me a little lunch break. Shouldn't be any issues. I already had everything cut from whenever I put it on before. Just got to put the uppers together with the ball joints and stuff, and then you know, everything else is pretty self-explanatory. He did get 3-inch spacers for the rear. Them bitches are crazy. And the 2-inch spacers for the front, so that way it'll look even. So should look pretty good, man. But yeah, I'm just working, getting it done, and just breezing by. It's a lot easier whenever the truck's been lifted already, and it's a lot easier because I did all the work on the truck, so I know exactly how to do this shit, what I did, and it makes it a lot more easier than doing it on a stock truck. So I do plan on probably getting a Duramax or a Power Stroke, something like that, and lifting it up again and just making a whole new build. Really getting tired of fucking with the gas trucks now, man, and the way that gas is nowadays, if I'm gonna pay that much, I'm gonna just go buy some damn diesel. It's gonna last me a little longer. But that'll be probably somewhere down the road. I don't plan on doing it like right now, going to getting some shit right now, because right now I'm trying to get a semi truck and get on the road. So yeah, about to go ahead and get back to this so that way I can take me a lunch break, and then we will get back to it. I'll update y'all whenever we get the diff put back up, and just show y'all kind of step by step what I'm doing, so that way y'all can get some more footage, man, because here soon, man, we might not have a lot more footage, because I'm gonna probably be shifting to the weekends and keep my weekdays for driving trucks and shit like that. But yeah, it is what it is, man. But this video will probably come out late, real shit, because I got another video that I was supposed to put out, but you know, whenever I'm doing shit during the week, I can't edit, man. But yeah, man, hit y'all up whenever we get this progress knocked out. All right, so Mr. 2 Jacks is back. With the help of my 2 Jacks, was able to go ahead and get the diff put in. I got everything situated, everything's tight up under here, so all I gotta do is put the drive shaft back in, and then pretty much build up from here. This is pretty much what takes a majority of the time with a lot of these lift kits, but like I said, I already cut everything that needed to be cut, and everything went right back in the way that I put it in the first time and took it out the second time. So yeah, man, we just moving. I like everything organized. Like I said, I got the struts done yesterday. Those were knocked out in 15 minutes. My homeboy Ant has been keeping me rolling with these damn trucks. So instead of like the first time that, you know, I did this truck, I had to wait like 2 weeks because this damn stupid ass shop told me that they were having troubles with them. But every time I take it to somebody else, they seem to not have a fucking problem with getting these struts out. So I don't know. Fuck that shop. But yeah, my homeboy gets me taken care of every time, and that's who be doing all my struts all the time. Till I get me one to put on the wall, which I don't know if I'm gonna buy that shit. That shit $800, and then I have to make like a jig on the wall so that way it don't fucking come off and all that shit. I ain't got time for that. And plus, if my homeboy can make some money, I'm gonna give him the money to do it, because I ain't got time or the patience for it. And yeah, help everybody out all around. So all right, so got to moving a little bit, and got the struts in, lowers, cross members, the upper control arms are in, and I got the little strut compression struts in. So everything is tight as far as this goes. I still got to tighten the lowers in, but I'm gonna wait until I get that kicker bar put up. Got these put together probably a couple minutes ago, threw them in with the struts. But yeah, everything's looking good. It's been smooth, haven't had any difficulties with anything putting the spindles together. So got this one already put together. I just got to get the other side done now. And I'm about to throw these sway bar drop brackets in as well, since I got that bolt up top tightened up. And then I'll probably end up throwing the sway bar in last. Just depends on when I'm gonna tighten up these compression bars. I'll probably go ahead and throw in the sway bar once I put the drop brackets in, so that way I ain't gotta fuck with it. I can just leave these bars hanging, and I don't have to kind of fuck with it a little bit. But as far as everything else goes, man, it's looking like we're gonna be finishing up this front tonight, and I may go ahead and start PB blasting the back and go ahead and get the blocks taken out and all that shit tonight. Right now it's like 10 o'clock, so I'm pretty sure I can get this front done within the next couple hours. And then if anything, I can hop back out here in the morning and knock out the rear, get it complete, and then she'll be good to go. All right, so got the front done. It's got a lot of camber in it, but he's got to get it aligned anyway. He's not gonna take it far. He's just gonna take it to his house until he can get it aligned, so no big deal on that. But as you see, from cross member, everything is clean and installed nicely. No scratches, no fuck ups, none of that shit. So yeah, everything's looking good. Got everything tightened up. As you see, all the angles are good. Got everything greased up. And yeah, now the only difference is between this kit and the first kit that he got, the actual upper control arms had Zerk fittings up here, and that was on the first kit. On these kits, I guess now they changed it to where there's no Zerk fittings, so I guess there are pre-greased and shit, and then I didn't have to push the bushings in and all that shit like on the other ones. And as well as the ball joint, I didn't have to grease that as well, so that saved me a little bit of time. I greased the tie rods and everything. Got his Glads and his RSTs on, so it's looking pretty nice. I fuck with it. It's kind of how he wanted it to look in the beginning. Like I said, Gladiators look good on any rip. But yeah, she's leaning right now. But it's late as fuck, so I was gonna try to get it all done in a day, but man, I'm tired as fuck. You can probably see it in my face. But yeah, I'm about to just call it a night and get back out here in the morning. It won't take me probably about an hour or two to get the rear blocks done, put the spacers on, and then put the shocks in and stuff like that, put the wheels on. I'll be good to go. He's got these big ass 3-inch spacers, so should look pretty fire on here. So yep, got all his old parts sitting in the back, so everything's organized. And I kind of cleaned up everything on this side. It was kind of a mess because I was just trying to hurry up and get shit knocked out and get everything out the way, so that way I can prepare to get the back done tomorrow. So yeah, she's sitting pretty tall, man, and we're making progress. So I'm about to close up shop, clean up for the night, and get the hell up out of here. And we'll get back out here in the morning and finish her up. All right, so we all done. Got the blocks put in and tightened everything up, make sure everything was double torqued and ready to go. So everything's tucked out the way. Double checked everything to make sure shit was straight, and we're all good to go. So about to pull this thing up out of here and get a nice view from it outside. It looks pretty dope, I ain't gonna lie. You can see the big ass 3-inch spacer back there, and I believe he went with the 4-inch blocks or 5-inch blocks in the back that he had in it before. He didn't like the way it looked with the actual lift blocks that come with the kit, because it nosedives it a little bit. So totally understandable, but she's back on the FTS, back on the RSTs, just different tires now. All right, so we got the trucks rearranged, got everything pretty much organized, and here she is out in the sun. I got the alignment a little bit straighter, so she's looking good now. And yeah, brand new everything. Lift looks good in the sun. Sticker still on the tires. You can see these Gladiators is fucking snatching dirt out the ground. Fresh tires, man. But yeah, she looking good. So this will be it for this one. Y'all can see a little bit more, but yeah, this will be it for this one. And as you can see, it's pretty even with the increased track width, with 3 in the back and 2 in the front as far as wheel spacers. So good to go, man. It's all even. All right, so got Sierra in here. Just got the truck out a couple minutes ago. Just did some lowers and put the blocks in the back. So got that out of here, and now we're working on this. So this is pretty much all I'm gonna be needing. This is a 7.9 Maxtrac. So I got the struts in the truck already. They're gonna be getting dropped off tomorrow to my boy Ant, the savior of the day. But yep, just a little 2-wheel drive, something easy, quick, simple. I'm gonna go ahead and get them in, get them out, and then hopefully I'll have this thing done probably by Tuesday. Today is Sunday. He is gonna be throwing the rear blocks in, and yeah, I guess we're gonna be seeing how tall we can make this bitch. He's got a 2.5-inch level right here. I'm gonna try to stack it on there, but he's concerned about not being able to see in the windshield with the 5-inch blocks. But honestly, bro, whenever I use those same Maxtrac blocks on my Cognito, when I was sitting at 15, I could see perfectly fine. So these blocks sit a lot higher than y'all think. All right, so got the whole front end ripped apart, got the strut sitting out there. But yeah, all I gotta do now is cut this little bump stop off, and I got everything else laying right there. I'll go ahead and probably put the cross members in, just so that way I can go ahead and have them out the way, this side the same way. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and put the cross members in probably, so that way those are already up, and then when I come back in here tomorrow, I'll be a little bit further than I need to be. I mean, this is pretty much where I was gonna stop at, but it's pretty much simple at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and just throw those up there, and then tomorrow I can go ahead and just throw everything else in and just get it knocked out. So the goal is still to have it done really quick, so it ain't gonna take much time. Like I said, just taking it apart took me probably an hour. And then other than that, man, the rear is pretty self-explanatory. So yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and throw these in, and then get out of here for the night. And I guess I'll check back in with y'all tomorrow, and we'll see where we can get. So Damn, boy, I've been grinding. All right, so don't know how much footage I'm gonna get off the GoPro tonight because it's dying, but just wanted to show y'all kind of the progress I got to so far. So earlier today, got the lowers in, sway bar, drop bracket, sway bar, got the uppers in on both sides. So everything's pretty much ready to go. Got the level sitting to the side, and I got the spindles put together. I also put the rear shocks in. You can kind of see right there, but got those in earlier too, just to kind of cut down on the work that I was gonna have to do tonight. Just went and picked up the struts, so those are good to go. So all I'm gonna do is go ahead and throw the struts in, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put the front end together, get it done, and then I'll move over to the blocks. The rear blocks were a little rusty. I tried to break them loose dry, but that shit weren't happening. They ain't been touched since probably the truck's been, you know, made. So it's got a lot of age on it. So we're gonna go ahead and get back to that. I soaked them in PB pretty much for a couple hours, so should be good to go. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got so far. And yeah, she gonna be tall. I'm gonna go ahead and stack that 2.5 inch level as long as everything looks good. The angles aren't gonna be the best, but it's what he wants, so we're gonna knock it out. All right, wanted to show y'all real quick for all y'all Maxtrac boys. So these Maxtrac sit like 1 inch higher than advertised. So when you're going with a level, I don't recommend more than a 1.5, because this is a 2.5, and you see this bitch is at a dramatic angle. Even when the spindle goes up, this motherfucker is just not gonna work. So yeah, guess we're gonna have to just take this off and do it without the level, because I don't have any smaller levels than a 2.5. So yep, this is just gonna have to be where it sits, stock. So yeah, just letting y'all know, man, if you go with a Maxtrac, do not go with no 2.5, because it puts a lot of pressure on that bottom ball joint, and it's gonna be kicking out. And if you fucking magically find a way that you can get this up without getting the truck up off the ground, yeah, it's probably gonna blow that bottom ball joint to fucking pieces, and you'll be on the side of the road with your wheel sitting in like that. Then you can look right here. This is where the sway bar link is gonna go, and you see that that's at an angle, and that's there. So that sway bar link is pretty much gonna be non-existent, because it's gonna fuck the bushings up in it. So yeah, it's just gonna fuck everything up. You try to do this shit, if you even can get the spindle up high enough to go to the control arm. But yeah, man, I'm all about stacking levels and shit, but there's certain restrictions with certain lift kits, man. With my Cognito, I stacked 2 levels, but that was because it was able to be stacked higher, because it had a bigger drop for the cross members and shit like that. These Maxtracs, they're advertised 7 to 9. The most that you can probably go with a Maxtrac is like 11.5 maybe, because like I said, they sit at 10 true height really, compared to like a FTS or some shit like that, where you can probably stack a 2.5 and be perfectly fine. These, it's just not gonna happen. So yeah, just wanted to keep y'all updated on that, and I'm about to take this shit off so that way I can throw everything else back together and finish it up. All right, so we got her all done. Definitely gonna need the spacers for the front, because tie rods are definitely on the wheel. But other than that, man, we got it all done. It's late, but she's ready to go. Just got to pull the camber out. I'm gonna recommend him go get a alignment definitely before you leave out of town. But yeah, I mean, everything looks good. As you can see, Maxtrac sitting at 9. But yeah, just got the rear blocks put in, so everything back there is tight. So just gonna be waiting on him tomorrow to be bringing the spacers. I think he's gonna go with the 2-inch spacers all the way around, just to get the wheel off of the tie rod, and then she'll be ready to go. But once he puts these tires on here, he should be sitting pretty nice. With these stocks and these low profile tires, it don't look like it's tall, but once he puts some wheels and tires and everything on it, he'll be pretty set. For what it is, it's pretty tall. So